What if Ceres crags hissed with guilt, gnawing your soul to trap you in eternal rock? This spine-chilling tale from Ceres in 2290 will grip you tight. Myra Vane, a driller, finds hissing crags that scream her guilt over her father's death. But they're caging her crew in a stony abyss. Dare you face the dark? Ceres' rocky plains sprawl under a faint, starry sky, their crags jagged like accusing fingers. Myra drills in her sealed suit, her rig grinding as she mines ancient ores. The outpost's domes flicker in the cold, her only refuge since Earth became a lost hope. Myra's heart stabs with guilt. Her father Jex died in a drilling accident she caused 6 years ago. His last words, "It's hissing," haunting her dreams. She searches the crags for answers. One day, her drill hits a crag and it hisses. Myra, in Jex's voice, like crumbling stone. Her chest burns with cold. She thinks it's the dust, but she freezes when the crag glows gray and shapes Jex's face, his eyes hollow, judging her. Myra's terrified, yet she keeps drilling. The hissing crags scream louder, their cries sharper, and chaos hits the outpost. Drills seize, lights shatter, and the air chokes, like it's stealing guilt. Myra's scanner, her guide in the dark, stabs her mind, as if the hisses are inside her. Other drillers hear their guilt in the crag's failed duties, old sins, then turn rigid, encased in stone. Myra inspects a crag, its surface carved with glowing runes that pulse under her light. She confides in Taz, a gruff surveyor with a scar on his neck from a rock fall. Taz scours the plains and finds runes, images of people trapped, their guilt etched in stone. The crags shriek, "You're damned," in a voice that cuts, and Myra's hands tremble, dropping her scanner. What are these hisses after? Myra and Taz venture to a crag cluster, where dust bites like teeth and winds scream like guilty souls. The crags hiss in a maze of gray light, their runes twisting too fast. Myra's gut churns, sensing eyes in the dark. The runes lead to a cavern of stone, its walls throbbing gray like a judging heart. At its core, a hissing crag pulses, exhaling dust like a dying star. Shadowy forms writhe in the haze, faceless but accusing. Myra's head spins like the crags, pulling her soul. Taz's sensors catch signals from the core, not from Earth but from beyond the asteroid belt. The cavern feels alive, ravenous. Myra's scanner flashes horrors, Jex's accident, drillers screaming, an ancient outpost entombed in stone. Taz whispers the crags are the guilt, not just rocks but a cosmic trap that feeds on remorse. They serve the judges, a force that thrives on guilt, growing with every hiss. The outpost crumbles, domes split in sudden quakes, heaters fail, and drillers march toward crags, their eyes glowing gray like the stone. Myra fears they're lost. Taz finds a jagged shard in the cavern, etched with stars that pulse like judging eyes. The crags roar, "We claim," and Myra questions. If Taz is hiding a secret, the ground shakes, Ceres raging. Myra grabs a shard piece. It burns cold, showing Jex's face, his voice pleading, "You killed me." Everyone's scanners show a dust web, where guilt traps forever, each note a soul, each hiss a sin. The crag core displays a gray lattice trapping every driller. The plains groan, shadows mirroring the web, as if Ceres waking. Taz finds runes saying the judges crave the galaxy next, linked to other crags beyond, all starving for souls. Myra sees vision shadows with glowing eyes plotting to crush worlds. The guilt signals streak to the stars, calling the judges closer. Radios wail Jex's voice. Lights flash his face. Myra feels Jex's faint whisper in the web, urging her to fight. Taz's eyes flicker. Can she trust him? Ceres quakes, shadows caging them. Myra stares at the crag core, hands numb, sensing Jex's ghost. She thinks of her guilt, the outpost, and if this force is unstoppable, the air chokes, crushing her soul. The outpost falls silent, and Myra wonders if the judges are inside her. The crags hiss louder, their dust thicker, alive with hunger. She steps back, but rocks splinter, and the hisses call her name. Taz's face pales, staring at the core. They feel that something's coming, unstoppable. The planes roar, alive. Myra grips her scanner, desperate for answers, but the hisses pull her to the dark. The crags pulse like a storm, alive. Myra wonders if she escaped or if the guilt's claimed her soul. Twist. The crags aren't rocks, they're the teeth of a star beast that feeds on guilt. And Myra's accident woke it. Is Ceres an asteroid or a tomb of remorse? Would you drill a hissing crag knowing it craves your guilt? Share your darkest fears in the comments. Smash that like button if this shook your soul. Send it to your space nerd friends. And subscribe for more stories that'll haunt your dreams.